Hey people, I'm back this morning just to share something with you. So let me tell you something about myself. I just finished a doctoral program. Yes, middle-aged people actually have enough brain cells left to do a doctoral program. Anyway, proud of myself. But that's not the issue right now. What I did though is the study that I did was about females who are they're full-time workers. They're full-time employees, I must say. They also have families, and then they go on and take on this additional role of being a doctoral student. And although I wrote a book, but although it's not, it's the study was about doctoral students, I found that the results and the what I got from the students can also be relevant to people who are, to any female going back to school. So I wrote this book because it came out of the study that I did, and all the I used some of the participants' responses to write this little children's book, because I thought, a lot of parents going back, they're not sure what to expect going back to school. And so this would be a really neat way to really explain to their children, especially the smaller ones, the younger ones, exactly what can be expected when mommy goes back to school. So I actually wrote the book, and it's called When Mommy Goes Back to School. And it basically has some really nice, vivid illustrations about the parent there. You can see them explaining to the kids what's going to happen when mommy goes back to school. And then it explains to them some of the scenarios that could happen. For example, no, this is too far back. Let me show you something else. For example, they're explaining how, sometimes, mommy, they'll have movie nights or some kind of family thing that they do together, but mommy won't be able to participate because of the fact that she's so busy doing school work. And even if, for example, she might go to the games to watch her son or daughter play at something or do some kind of a activity, but she won't be really fully present because of the fact that, she's always doing something else. That's the only time she might have to finish some assignments or reading. So it basically just shows, gives the parents a really easy way of showing their kids through illustrations. This one is when mommy is coming home from school, and daddy has to now take over some of the responsibilities of like putting their children to bed, right? So, and this kind of also details, this page right here says, this is kind of like a scenario of how mommy's day is going to go. You see her there getting up in the morning, she's driving and dropping the kids to school, and she goes to work, then she goes to classes, then she comes home and she's studying, and then she's driving home looking quite tired and haggard. So this book can be found on Amazon. It's both in the Kindle version and book format. And the book format actually has like a little thing that the family can participate in. It has like a little, because this came out of the study, one of the parents used a family contract to get their children on board with them knowing what, what's going to happen after they read the book. They have the family sign the contract. So they have mommy, daddy, child. And this contract is basically saying, yes, I understand mommy's doing this little thing, her thing, and I'm going to help mommy along, basically. So this allows the children to be a part of the process versus just kind of like just tagging along with mommy and not quite knowing why it is that mommy can't spend time with them, or why it is that mommy can't do certain things with them. So this also, there's a journal I put at the back. This is only in the hard copy format because, of course, that's where the family can write notes. Mommy can write notes about her experience as a doctoral student, and also her experiences, with the family and what kind of challenges she might face, so that later on they can kind of look back and see, these are some of the things that mommy went through. So again, this is my book on Amazon, and it's When Mommy Goes Back to School. So go and look at it for me, buy it, and do a review for me. Thank you. Bye. Have a wonderful day, guys. Take care.